Well, that's 1 week since my last update, so I thought, since the washing is drying in the tumbler, well, finishing off in the tumbler, it was dried outside, because today has been a pretty good day. Yesterday was even better. There was total sunshine and blue skies from dawn till dusk. Anyway, just a quick update. I don't really do routine updates, it's just when something occurs, but it's 1 week since I did the last one. Nothing major. I've been doing brakes on the KZ750. We'll have 1, 2, over here, 3 rebuilt calipers. They've been blasted in my little blast cabinet, which I have an update on. It's a very soft building sand that I've been using, and it's been well used, so it's lost a lot of its sharpness. It brings up these aluminium calipers very nicely. A little spray of matte black paint, just a one thin little coat, because if you put thick paint on aluminium, when it eventually gets the moisture underneath it, it corrodes terribly. So the cabinet have this little cyclonic filter. I was going to try and make one out of an old bucket or something, but the older I get, the more and more I realise that your time is very valuable. I think I might have mentioned this before. In fact, when I was on my exercise bike, I watched a podcast, and the guy on the podcast said that exact thing. He says, you can always get more money, you can get a job, you can set up a business, you can sell stuff, whatever. He says you can get more money. There's lots of people that have been declared bankrupt, including, I think, Henry Ford. But you can get more money. At the end of your life, you can't get more time. So I just bought this little cyclonic unit, and I put a bolted at the top of an old yogurt tub. Works brilliantly. Plug it in at the Hoover, or the vacuum cleaner. It takes out the really fine dust, and it leaves the grit or the sand in there. So that's working well. Pleased with that. Sand cabinet is, blast cabinet is well worth getting if you do a lot of little parts and things. Talking about parts, we'll go past the tumble dryer that's making the noise, and I'll go, oh, there she is. Hello. Hello. No, you've had biscuits. No, I'm showing the people these footrest mount things that I just did yesterday. They were done in the oven with primer, and today it's actually supposed to be matte black. It looks a bit satin. These cans of aerosol paint you get out of Lidl, when you see them, buy them, because they're not always there when you need them. Hello. No, I don't think you're needing any more. I'm trying to do a video to show the people, the 4 or 6 people that watch the channel. What else have I been doing? Yes, what I might do, this is a spare caliper, front one, but you could use it on the rear or on the other side of the front, simply by, when you need to bleed it, you take it off, because if it was mounted that way it wouldn't bleed properly. You take it off and bleed it so the bleeding nipple's up the way. Done that before. So I might do a little video of blasting that and show you just how it comes up in with the soft sand. There's nothing much else but that. I'm just working away on it. My hands are in a dreadful state because an awful lot of it has been very hands-on. Working with oily, greasy things. Ducati is clean. I gave it a clean. I shall lubricate and service it, and as soon as I can get out on the road, it will be. Oh, here she is again. Oh, you want to see out. It's always the right hand door you go to, isn't it? There we are. Always the right hand door. She goes round by the Ducati, round there to the left hand door, and then comes across. There's Nelson's bitter in the barrel. Yeah, as you can see, it's getting less. And then she goes to the right hand door, and she sits there and looks out, watching the world. So that is it. Nothing else to say. I'm actually on the point of insuring this, which would force me to get on with it and get it finished off. Get it on the road anyway. You don't even need lights. I can stuff an old jumper in a bin bag for the seat. One thing I will need to get is a petrol cap for the tank. But yeah, just an update. Let you know what's happening. As you can see, the cat is gazing down the road, looking for invaders. She doesn't like other cats. Spooky! Psst, 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 psst. No. Completely ignores me. Anyway, that's it for the moment. See you next time.